Hey, hi and welcome. I'm Sandy, independent demonstrator, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. My gosh, you'd think I'd get that straight by now. So, day 19, but who's counting? This is day 19 of my Monday to Friday videos. And I have something different for you today. I did hint at that with the graphics and, well, the hints that it was going to be something different today. So, well, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Just making sure the sound is shut off on my computer because we don't need to hear that. Okay, so what we're going to make is a gift card holder, and it's different. Well, different than what I've ever made. Hey, Lee, welcome. My upline Lena did this on our virtual Zoom team meeting last week. Gosh, they're all melding together. I don't know. Last week, let's say. And I'm like, I have to make that. So, having said that, we're still using the products from the Ornate Garden Suite. I just thought we would make this a little bit different. Now, I have added in, pardon me, I've added in my trimmer. I'm not trimming with it though, because my paper's already cut. I am going to do the scoring lines because I can't see them. I can't see that on this paper. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing you need is to cut a piece of DSP, and don't make it super duper thick stuff because you won't be happy. 6 inches this way, 10 inches this way. Now, having said that, if it's directional, you need to think about something, because here's one that I made, and I thought, I love this paper. I thought this is going to be so cute, and I had it all worked out that I know I have to do it in such a way that the chips aren't upside down, but oops, look, the chips are upside down because I put the collar on the wrong side. So we won't do that, okay? Okay, so first things first. So this is 6 inches wide, and I am going to make a score line at the halfway mark. Now, again, when Lena showed this to us, she could bend and fold and make them even. I tried. I can't. Okay, I tried 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Yeah, 4. I was looking at my attempts, which I didn't get rid of because they all have little hints on how this will work. Okay, so I'm lightly scoring. Don't do your really big score. So I'm scoring at the 3-inch line, which is half of the 6. Then I'm going to score at 1.5 also. And then I'm going to score at 1.5. I just flipped it around because I just find it easier that way. And to keep the numbers and stuff all the same. So for a moment, I'm going to set that aside while we do some folding. The first thing I want to do then is fold it in half. Now that was a very light line, so hopefully I can find it. Oh, there it is. And this is not the way I would normally fold something, but cardstock or DSP is a little bit different. Okay, so the other thing you're going to want to have is your bone folder. You absolutely have to have crisp edges for this. This is like, it is the make or break it part of it. So fold that on the score line and burnish it, make it nice and flat, and do it again. So far, so good. I actually have, now it's kind of funny, or is it? When I did my original gift card holder, I did it on, you can tell I don't get rid of things until I'm done. You recognize that from the Christmas or the holiday catalog. I have all the measurements and stuff kind of written there. Okay, so we've done that. And the next thing we want to do, now, don't use a shiny ruler if you are using 3 lights, because it is really bright in your face. Hey, Marcy. We're making a gift card holder today. So don't mind me while I struggle with this. Not only that, the 1 inch doesn't go to the end, which is really annoying. Okay, so on the mark of the 1, I am going to, or at the 0, let's call it, I'm marking a 1 inch mark. Just use pencil. and hopefully you'll be able to see it. And I'm marking a 2-inch mark as well. Do it on both sides. I hope everyone's well today, enjoying our cool weather. I am, because as soon as it gets cool out, that means less people outside, which means hopefully sooner when we can actually get out. Okay, so, hey Janice, welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you've missed the beginning, you'll have to check out the measurements at the beginning. So, let's see. So what I want to do is on that 1-inch mark, I'm just putting my ruler there. I can just barely see it. I didn't want to go like heavy duty with them. I'm just folding over my ruler because it's actually going to get folded back. See if I can get that right on the lines. We're pretty darn cute and close. And burnish. You need that bone folder big time for this. I got a little crease right there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, then we have the 2-inch mark, which is right here. And this time I'm just going to use the bone folder. I'm just going to find the other one. There we go. I'm just going to lightly fold it forward, just a little bit. Okay, so now, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so on the 2-inch mark, which is here, let's see, measure in. I have to make sure this is right. It's kind of, yes, measure in from that line 3/4 of an inch. And again, I have to hold this up so I can see it. And there's my little dot from my 2-inch line, I think. I'm sorry if this is really shiny. Hey Jen, remember this from Lena's video? I am attempting to make, I know, how long did it take me to line up a ruler? I'm attempting to make the gift card holder like live. Yeah, I know. Nobody ever accused me of not being crazy. So there's the 1-inch line, and that should be the 3/4 there. Okay, paper snips. Oh, it snowed a lot yesterday. My goodness. Did the snow stay, Marcy, or did it disappear like ours here in southern Ontario? Ours pretty well went away. Oh, there's the line. I see it. Just making sure. It's probably better to double check more times than to not double check. There. It's right there. You know, if you want to try this for the first time and you have really patterned paper like this, you might, or might not, you might want to use less pattern paper. Okay, so far so good. So we've got here and here. Let's just see if I can remember what comes next. So we did that, we cut in. I don't know if I cut in enough. We'll find out, won't we? So on the 1-inch fold mark, okay, this is it here. I'm going to measure in. Now I wrote down 3/4 of an inch, but I believe it was 1/2 inch. So I'm now going to put a little dot, 1/2 inch, which is right about there, and 1/2 inch. I miss when my kids were in school and they had, like, you know, rulers that I could use, not my shiny one from quilling, paper quilling. Okay, okay, here we go. Hey Rosemary, welcome, welcome. We're making not a card today. I know, shocking, isn't it? Okay, so on that little tick, so from the center line, going back 1/2 inch, you made a little tick up here. So what you're gonna do, let me just see if I have to think about this. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot, didn't I? Let me think about this. Un momento, por favor. Oh no, it's in the right spot. It's in the right spot. Somebody just doesn't know what she's talking about. They don't think my line. I did not cut that straight. 1 second. What are we making? We are making a gift card holder. Whoa, don't cut through that. That would not be good. Alrighty. I had to do this on my other one too, where I messed up the line just a little bit. I also find just by making it just a, oh, somebody did not go up to the line. Making it, I just cut it ever so slightly bigger. I found that helped me. So here we go. Oh, so your your snow's gone. Good. Because, I mean, I know what time of year it is, but hey, you know, enough is enough. Okay, so going back to this, here's our 1/2 inch mark. So I'm just sticking my fingernail like right in that, and I'm going to aim for this corner to go to the center line. I can already see that I messed up. How did I do that? Oh, I know how. Because I didn't make my cut in the right spot. 1 second. Yeah, it should be down lower. It can be fixed. Everything can be fixed. So I'm just going to proceed. I do have one that's done that you can see. To cut the back of it off. Unbelievable. 1 second. Somebody messed up. So somebody will fix that. So we have a slightly odd looking collar. I just snipped off the top there to hopefully help this. Yeah, that'll fold now. Here we go. Give it a bit of rounding too. All right, so this isn't easy because now you're going through 4 pieces of paper. But hold still and you will get it. Okay, and burnish away. There, that didn't wreck the collar at all by doing that. Sweet. Okay, now with your other fingernail and finding that 1/2 inch mark. My gosh, I cannot see under these lights. Well, it should be right about there. Let's just fold it anyway. What's the worst thing that could happen, right? There. Alrighty. Sometimes you just have to do it, right? Just do it. Okay, so now you see we have a collar. Now, this is really, really thick right here. So what I did on my sample was I went into the collar and I took a little triangle of it out. And that just takes some of the bulk away. So I thought that might be a handy little tip. Okay, just a little bit. Meh. Just a little bit. Awkward. Awkward. There we go. Okay, so again, a little bit of the bulk goes away. So that's pretty cool. So far, so good. Now, the next thing you're going to do is fold up from the bottom. Did I just do that backwards? Oh my gosh, I just did that backwards. Hang on. Sandy did her collar backwards. Well, now we have a fancy collar. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, should we start over? Okay, 1 second, because somebody then lost her 2 inch mark. I can't believe that I did that backwards. All of this that you're doing is done with the front line open. Don't do what I did, okay? Oh my gosh. Zzz, backwards. Here we go. Look at our pretty little collar with its little fan on it. Okay, this makes more sense. I'm not sure I still need this mark, but I think I do, so I'm going to mark it again. So this was at what was the 2 inch mark originally before somebody messed up. Probably explain why it wouldn't fold properly too. And if you think I'm editing this, absolutely not. You get to see all the mess I make. Stick to cards. No, you know what? I was really nervous about this, which is why I made 3 of them last night. And as soon as I flipped that over, I went, oh no, you did that wrong. But hey, it is what it is. And nothing's going to change it now. Because card makers, right? We improvise anyway, don't we? Okay, so we have that nice little burnished line. Next thing you are going to do, and of course I wrote nothing down. You are going to, from this line, and I believe it's 3/4. This is my cheat notes. These are my cheat notes. I think I went 3/4 of an inch. Meh, looks like it. I did write 3/4, so let's, and from the fold line. So from, oh my gosh, seriously. Okay, right here. 3/4 from our fold line. Well, I am definitely no Sam Hammond Poodle's Paper Craft. That was a nice shout out for Sam. She is amazing. Okay, so at the 3/4 mark. And again, this will be so much later when you don't have lights and a shiny ruler. Okay, so at the 3/4 mark that marked on both sides here, you take your ruler and put one end on that mark you made, the other down at the corner here, and you are going to, that's right, flip it over and burnish it, because that'll get it out of the way for side 2. This really doesn't take this long, it's just me. Okay, now for this one, it's funny because I have to do it this direction, because I have to hold the ruler in my left hand apparently. Okay, line it up with that little tick mark at the 3/4, line that up at the corner, and over you go. And ta-da, and check this out. Sleeves, like how cute is that? But we're not done. Okay, we're not done. We have an inside to do. So there's 2 parts to the inside. One is right here. You can stamp a little message right here. This side, you put a little piece, which has to be cut, and you can fit a little gift card or something in there. So let's stamp, and then we'll cut and glue. So far so good. Are you with me? Have I confused everybody? Because if I have, I do apologize. What a crazy woman. Seriously. Yeah, and I meant to say it like that. Okay, well, I need scrap paper, so I'm just going to take this one. So sorry. The inside piece, by the way, it measures, you want 2 of these, 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. That's right. I'm going to use Sahara sand. Alrighty. Most interesting gift card holder ever. You know, if you're going to mess it up, you're going to mess it up. Okay, so, see, this is the daisy. If I can get right over that spot. Yep, fix up the spot that I just messed up. This is the daisy from the Ornate style stamp set. All part of that same Ornate Garden Suite. I stamped that in crumb cake, and now the sentiment also in crumb cake. And this is from Ornate Thanks. And I'm just going to go about here, because if I say from all of us, chances are people want to write their name in there, right? Pretty. But then I thought, see, this is the part where we get to, like, it's more like a card to me. Then I thought, while I close my ink pad, I wanted to add a little bit of color. So I'm using Daffodil Delight, the light, Stampin' Blend, and I'm going to do this very, very lightly. We have a lot going on this card, and I'm not even going to the edges, okay? I see I wrecked the tip on this one. You can tell I love Daffodil Delight a whole bunch. And I'm not even doing the leaves. Like, we are throwing caution to the wind. Big time. Couple more. Okay, not even to the edges. What a rebel. And then a little bit on the inside. So this is the crumb cake light. Just a little bit. It's kind of like they're really being blasted by the sun. That's my thought. Now, I am going to glue these in. So, here we go. Oh, you know what I wanted to say? You know how I've been talking about the mega tutorial for the Ornate Garden Suite that I participated in, where there's the 90 tutorials? Now, my original thought was that you needed to buy like the entire suite. But you know what? Times are tough right now. Not everyone's getting a full paycheck. And not only that, we don't know how long this is going to last, right? There's mortgages to be paid, and so on and so on. Get that glue off my fingers so we can wiggle this into place. There we go. And what I've decided is, with glue on the table, with any $60 order, you will get my the tutorial. So I'm not going right to the end with that. And with this, you want to stick way to the edges, because you want your gift card to be able to fit in. And because I have to, as you know, cut this because it's a little bit long. And you know I like to stand things up when I'm getting them flat to the edge. So, okay, it was here a second ago. Not again with the mini cutter, seriously. Okay, it was under my big cutter. You little snake. So anyway, so the way I'm going to know that you want the mega tutorial. And those are 90 projects using the suite, which you can adapt to other cards as well. So like, how cute is that? Let's grab a business card because I think that's about the same size. Slip that in there. Slip this in here. Like, how cute is that? But wait, you know we're not done because I was like, yeah, no, I need more. So here's what I thought. I wanted to take the dies, and I'll show you how I did this. Okay, so this is one of the dies from the Ornate border dies, right? And I thought, what if I wanted to make this card a little more girly? Okay, so, and kind of lace it up a bit. So what I did is I took a piece of paper, doesn't matter the width, and laid this right up, I laid this right up against the edge, okay, which gave me a strip that looked, let me think about this, like this. It only cuts this side, right? I actually used my paper trimmer to cut that. So what I did then is I took that same piece of paper with the one side, laid it down again, and went through the cutter again, and I got this, which I thought would be, did that make sense? I thought would be really cute for a little center part on the card. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so basically just lay your die down twice. Lay it down once, you get this on your piece of paper that's, you know, we're pretending it's here. Then turn it over, turn it around so the cutter side is on this side. Cut it like that, and you'll get that. Sweet! I did not cut that very straight, but you know what, it'll do. Okay, so a little bit of glue. Now I know I don't need this entire piece, so I'm just going to go right about there with the glue. We're going to girly this up a bit as soon as the glue comes out. Come on, glue. I think we're stuck again. There we go. Not too much. Don't want it squishing out. No squishy glue. I actually went so far, believe it or not, to try and put a scarf on this. Not kidding you. Not kidding you. I was just testing different things. I would like to get this, you know, straight down the front. There. And then trim off the excess, right? I should maybe trim it from this side so I can see what I'm doing. If I need to put down more glue, I can do so. Okay, and now what Lena showed us was if you take one of your stitched nested dies, the smallest one, and you run it through, now that's crooked, and you run it through the big shot and then you cut it in half. So this was twice the size. Let me cut that straight. There, you get this cool little pocket. Like, how cute is that? Okay, and if this was a man's shirt, what I was thinking was to take a little bit of ribbon and have it kind of, you know, stick out of here like a little handkerchief or something. I don't know if that's where they go. That's kind of old school, isn't it? I need to bring it up. I'm sorry, Rosemary, you may want to bring it closer so you can see, or just say bling it up. Oh, you said bling it up. What a doorknob. I can read. See, so I can see the comments. I actually make the print smaller. And yes, I am wearing my specs. To answer your question, I am. Oh, it is getting some bling, definitely. Okay, so a little pocket there. Then I was thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. Seriously, not done. That's pretty good, but I needed some buttons. So I don't have anything that makes buttons. So off of this piece, I'm not kidding you, from the Ornate border dies, I think it's this one that cuts out really pretty close to what you want. So you just kind of tear away the part you don't want, because it's just easier for my scissors, right? Yeah, I know, bling. How embarrassing, eh? First I did it backwards, and then I can't read. My gosh. Maybe I'm the one that should be going back to school. I would happily go back to school now that I'm an adult. Now I get it. Online would be good though. Okay, anyway, so all I did was use my paper scissors and cut away until I got something that looks circular. And then you're going to need to poke out any pieces that are still there, like cute buttons or what. Anyway, so let me just cut those real quick. They make a wee mess, but that's okay. We're okay with a wee mess, right? Everyone's so quiet again. Like everyone's made, maybe you've even seen this before, but I hadn't, nor had I even tried it, which is why my little attempt on the grid paper. I really, you know what this is? It's kind of, I wanted it to look kind of summery, beachy kind of, which explained the graphic from yesterday too. I didn't want to give it away. Did not want to give it away. Anyway, I know I get off topic. So anyway, with your order, when you use the house code, then I'll know you want the tutorial bundle. So yeah. All right, so let's poke these little guys out. I thought maybe one for the little manly looking pocket there too. I just wonder why my computer makes little ticky noises when the sound is off. It doesn't freak me out in the least. It's like my fridge is kind of possessed. You should hear the odd noises it makes, and it's not an old fridge. So it's not an old haunting, that's for sure. Okay, so I was thinking that. Now, on my original, I used the pearls. But if we want to bling it up, I can definitely throw those in, because I think that would be pretty cute. So let's do that. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there, my friends. I should probably use my sponge for this. Yes. Only if I can get to my, there it is. This might make this a little easier since it's so tiny. And my glue is not cooperating today. Oh, thank you, Janice. It's just like, you know, could you see this like for, I don't know, for a man's birthday, for Father's Day, or even for Mother's Day, just by, you know, adding a little bit of, oh, get the little center dewy out. There we go. There. I didn't cut those perfectly, but forgive me. Put them off to the side a bit. One more. There it is. Oh, two more, I should say. Not quite enough glue. I would totally make this, say, for my brother-in-law or something. And which is really why, you know, I wanted to use the sailboat. So keep in mind, if it's directional, start by making it upside down, not right side up, and you'll have a much better time with it. All right, shall we bling it up with some gilded gems? Oh, I think so. And then we're still not done, by the way, because there's more. I kept adding more and calling my son into the craft and going, look what I did. And you know what? We got them. So, oopsie. So one more. You know, the folding stuff has never really been my thing. So thank you for sticking with me. So anyway, I wasn't done yet because I thought it's not quite girly enough. So I thought, what if I put a little bit of lace on her sleeves? So what I'm going to do, I really want to cut it smaller, but I think it's too long. So what I'll do is I'll cut my first piece, or actually, I will cut my first piece. We'll make it about yay long because you can't see all the way inside. Anyway, and let's see how good this is. How good can we cut? How straight can we cut? Pretty not good. I've never been accused of cutting things straight either. That's, I think, why, well, you know me now, right? We've been doing this, I've been doing these videos for 2 years. I can't even remember. You know by now that I don't center things for a reason. I like things wonky for a reason. I don't think I can use my trimmer like that. I don't know. Can I get it close enough? I don't know. Let's find out. Not recommended, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't want it quite so, the white line quite so thick. So that should have been a consideration when I cut this earlier. That would have made it easier. but that's okay. We're just taking a little bit off. Can you believe tomorrow's Friday again? Oh, again. I don't know, the days are just zooming by. If they're zooming by and it's in a positive direction towards the virus ending, I am so all for it. So totally all for it. Okay. Oh, Rosemary, you can't cut straight either. Okay, so Janice says I'd make it for a guy, not just any guy, because they don't appreciate all the work. Yeah, you know what? When you're not making this on camera, it actually goes a whole lot faster. It does. And Rosemary's like me, can't cut straight on it. Honesty is a good thing. Yep. That's what you'll get from me, always, honesty. So this is really not that hard to make. You need to pay attention. Maybe not, let's wiggle that down. But wait, I had this on the collar of the original too. So let's see, now that I messed up the collar, can I still do that? Maybe. We'll find out. So I just ripped that, by the way. Now, I have the blog post, believe it or not, already ready to go. I'll just have to add the video. I'm going to put that on right over the collar mess that I made. Oh, never have I ever. That's cute. Yep, not your thing. I gotcha. I got ya. Alrighty. And then rip this because I don't need the piece to be that long. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. You hate to rip it too much. And normally I wouldn't even do that, you know. But alrighty. That might have been a little too much glue. And not only that, I grabbed it with my finger, like on purpose. There's one other thing I found about this that was helpful. And, well, you can decide if it's what you want to do. Okay. Stay. That's a lot to go through because I'm pretty well getting it to go through 2 layers because of my little cutting mess. You will see the original and see that it's really not that it worked out the first time. Stop sticking to my stick of scissors. Real sticky scissors. All these little bits too. All right. So turn that, cut that, cut that. Hope the glue's already adhered. Oh, we're right on the edge. Very good. Not much cutting there. Awesome. Get. Okay. So what I found here's the original with its little not messed up collar because I didn't do it backwards. But there's the difference. So I girlied it up even, more with the woohoo bling. So the pearls, nice. But what you can do is you can put a little glue dot up in here and kind of holds the collar down a little bit, and you'll still be able to open it and get the card out. Like, how cool is that? Guess what? We made it to the end. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's kind of fun. Anyway, so yeah. You can make it plain, you can make it blinged up, and again, when you can see, this was my little scarf, by the way, but I found it wouldn't close properly, and then of course I ripped it apart. So I had it with a little piece coming down here, but then it looked more like an ascot, Is that right? The right word, ascot? Then oh wait, ascot. Oh wait, what was this called? If that's an ascot, what's this called in the pocket? I don't know. All right, anyway, it'll just hold it down just a little bit better if you put a little glue dot. And that's what's holding this one down for 2 reasons. One, because it needed to be photographed. There you go, my friends. Whew, we made it. So for the instructions, I'm not writing them out, okay? Just follow, except that part where I did it backwards, follow it on the video. Sign up for my newsletter. If you haven't already. Share my video, my friends. Thank you. I do appreciate all your shares. And for YouTube, please subscribe. Okay, tomorrow we're going to make an elegant card. Well, we're going to make it one way and then we're going to step it up. So same card 2 ways. I will see you Friday at 2 p.m., my friends. Have a lovely afternoon and stay safe. Okay, bye-bye.